Chapter 15. In the 27th year of Jeroboam, king of Israel, began Azariah the son of Amaziah, the king of Judah, to reign. 16 years old was he when he began to reign, and he reigned 52 years in Jerusalem. And his mother's name was Jechaliah of Jerusalem. And he did that which was right in the sight of the Lord, according to all that his father Amaziah had done. Save that the high places were not removed, the people sacrificed and burnt incense still on the high places. And the Lord smote the king, so that he was a leper unto the day of his death, and dwelt in a several house. And Jotham the king's son was over the house, judging the people of the land. And the rest of the acts of Azariah, and all that he did, are they not written in the book of the chronicles of the kings of Judah? So Azariah slept with his fathers, and they buried him with his fathers in the city of David, and Jotham his son reigned in his stead. And in the 38th year of Azariah king of Judah did Zechariah the son of Jeroboam reign over Israel in Samaria 6 months. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord, as his fathers had done. He departed not from the sins of Jeroboam the son of Nebat, who made Israel to sin. And Shallum the son of Jabesh conspired against him, and smote him before the people, and slew him, and reigned in his stead. And the rest of the acts of Zechariah, behold, they are written in the book of the chronicles of the kings of Israel. And this was the word of the Lord which he spake unto Jehu, saying, Thy sons shall sit on the throne of Israel unto the 4th generation. And so it came to pass. Shallum the son of Jabesh began to reign in the 39th year of Uzziah king of Judah, and he reigned a full month in Samaria. For Menahem the son of Gadai went up from Tirzah, and came to Samaria, and smote Shallum the son of Jabesh in Samaria, and slew him, and reigned in his stead. And the rest of the acts of Shallum, and his conspiracy which he made, behold, they are written in the book of the chronicles of the kings of Israel. Then Menahem smote Tiphsah, and all that were therein, and the coast thereof from Tirzah, because they opened not to him. Therefore he smote it, and all the women therein that were with child he ripped up. In the 39th year of Azariah king of Judah began Menahem the son of Gadai to reign over Israel, and reigned 10 years in Samaria. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord. He departed not all of his days from the sins of Jeroboam the sons of Nebat, who made Israel to sin. And Pul the king of Assyria came against the land, and Menahem gave Pul 1,000 talents of silver, that his hand might be with him to confirm the kingdom in his hand. And Menahem exacted the money of Israel, even of all the mighty men of wealth, of each man 50 shekels of silver, to give to the king of Assyria. So the king of Assyria turned back, and stayed not there in the land. And the rest of the acts of Menahem, and all that he did, are they not written in the book of the chronicles of the kings of Israel? And Menahem slept with his fathers, and Pekahiah his son reigned in his stead. In the 50th year of Azariah king of Judah, Pekahiah the son of Menahem began to reign over Israel in Samaria, and reigned 2 years. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord. He departed not from the sins of Jeroboam the son of Nebat, who made Israel to sin. But Pekah the son of Remaliah, a captain of his, conspired against him, and smote him in Samaria, in the palace of the king's house, with Argob and Arieh, and with him 50 men of the Gileadites. And he killed him, and reigned in his room. And the rest of the acts of Pekahiah, and all that he did, behold, they are written in the book of the chronicles of the kings of Israel. In the 52nd year of Azariah king of Judah, Pekah the son of Remaliah began to reign over Israel in Samaria, and reigned 20 years. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord. He departed not from the sins of Jeroboam the son of Nebat, who made Israel to sin. In the days of Pekah king of Israel came Tilgath-Pilesar king of Assyria, and he took Ijon, and Abel-Beth-Maacah, and Joanah, and Kadesh, and Hatzor, and Gilead, and Galilee, all the land of Naphtali, and carried them captive to Assyria. And Hoshea the son of Elah made a conspiracy against Pekah the son of Remaliah, and smote him, and slew him, and reigned in his stead in the 20th year of Jotham the son of Uzziah. And the rest of the acts of Pekah, and all that he did, behold, they are written in the book of the chronicles of the kings of Israel. In the 2nd year of Pekah, the son of Remaliah, king of Israel, began Jotham, the son of Uzziah, king of Judah, to reign. 25 years old was he when he began to reign, and he reigned 16 years in Jerusalem. And his mother's name was Jerusha, the daughter of Zadok. And he did that which was right in the sight of the Lord, and he did according to all that his father Uzziah had done. Howbeit the high places were not removed. The people sacrificed and burned incense still in the high places. He built the higher gate of the house of the Lord. Now the rest of the acts of Jotham and all that he did, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Judah? In those days the Lord began to send against Judah Rezin, the king of Syria, and Pekah, the son of Remaliah. And Jotham slept with his fathers, and was buried with his fathers in the city of David his father, and Ahaz his son reigned in his stead. This is one of the last chapters where we wind up having rulers of Israel and rulers of Judah, because by the time we hit the 20th chapter, the people in Israel, the northern 10 tribes, are taken captive, moved to Assyria, and vanish from history. So do their kings and all the rest of it. Now, for this particular thing, we need to know that there is Azariah and Uzziah, and they are the same man. We have absolutely no idea why the text here uses two different names, unless one could be a first name, one could be a second name, one could be a family name, one could be a royal name. Something here to do this. Uzziah was smitten by God as a leper because he was not righteous. And although he was king, his son actually reigned in his stead. He lived in what is called, in the verses here, a several house. And it doesn't mean multiple house. The word several comes from the word sever, which means a house that was separated unto itself. So he would have been alone in the house unless there was some other people who were lepers who were there to serve him. And the house would have been totally separated so that he could live there because he was the king, but have no contact with anybody whatsoever. They would leave the food and he would have to go get it, and he would have no visitors, nobody to talk to. They might have to yell one to another. But he basically, that was the situation it was. Now, Pul, P-U-L, was King Tilgath-Pileser III personal name. He was the Assyrian king, and he came down and got given silver in order to, they bought protection from him so that he wouldn't bother them. We hear references to numerous chapters now. Are these records not in the book of the Chronicles of the king of Israel, king of Judah? Although we have books in the Old Testament that are called Chronicles, we know that the books that are called Chronicles that we have are not the royal chronicles of the kings of Judah and of Israel. Those were some other book, and they have been totally lost. We have no idea where they are. We have no idea what they say. We have no parts of them that I am aware of anywhere. So there are some of the books, and there are 14 books that are mentioned in the Bible that are not there. Mentioned by name that aren't there. And these books of Chronicles are at least one or two of them. Maybe more. Now, it mentions Gileadites. Gilead was a geographical area on the east side of the Jordan River, and people from the tribes of Reuben, Gad, and Manasseh were there. And so that's where Gilead is from, and that's who the Gileadites were.